Happy Tuesday, everybody. How's it going? Thanks for coming. Nice to see everybody here. $79. Well, we got 75 here in Arizona, so you beat us. Supposed to be back in the 80s this week, so we'll see how that goes. That's okay, Steve. You say hi when you can. Just glad you showed up. Thanks for coming. I don't know if anyone got a chance to check out that video I posted. It's from Penny Kelly. She talks about disease and how you get it. Penny Kelly's a pretty good chick. I like listening to her. She has about 3/4 of the way into it, I believe, a list of symptoms of things you should look at so that you can know what you need to do. And I trust her. I do trust Penny Kelly. So there's that. I don't know how you guys are doing with your health. I mean, it seems like everybody's got something. Hopefully you're not on 900 prescription pills. We don't want to do that. But so I thought I'd share with you guys what I take and see if you have any questions. I did a lot of research because I was never big on the multivitamin, which, based on what I've read, is, it's better than not taking anything, but, it's not really giving you what you need. A lot of them are made in China, and who knows what they put in them. And a lot of times the way they process them, you just aren't getting the real benefits from it. Yeah, they put the ingredient in there, but it's kind of like microwaving food. It pretty much takes all the good stuff out. So, if you can, get the chiliated. That's how you say it. If you got the money, by all means, go to an independent company and have them mix up exactly what you want in the exact amounts that you want. But, that's kind of pricey. Arvita, I like you, girlfriend. I'm actually going to share an Herbalist at the end of this here today. Have a look, see what you think. Tell me what how you think she is. I've gotten into herbs. I am not an herbalist. I am not well studied in it, but I have been interested in it for a very long time. I mean, go back to the Bible. Everything we need was provided by God. I don't think he decided that Kraft macaroni and cheese should be growing on bushes. You know what I mean? So now I like my Kraft macaroni and cheese, but I have stopped eating it based on what they do to it. I'm trying desperately to get as many of the processed foods out of our diets as possible because they just have things. I mean, if I can't pronounce it, I don't want to eat it. I don't know what it is. And I do know for a fact that my body does not have an organ specifically designed to deal with all the chemicals that they keep pumping into us. Air, water, food, clothing. I mean, it's in your dishes. It's everywhere. I hope you guys aren't using, plastic water bottles. Microplastics. We even got rocks now that have been formed with plastic as part of the forming process in some of the remote islands out in the ocean from all the garbage we dump. And it really makes me... real stuff. Yeah, good girl. Let me know when. I'll come over. So yeah, I'm just disgusted with, pollution. It's not helping us. And sadly, it's not just pollution. It's actually done on purpose and added to our foods, which is like crazy. So I think, saying that, what I want to start out with is something that Doug and I take on the regular, and you guys decide. I'm going to give you the link for it. If I can find it. I pulled everything up. I swear I have it all right here today, guys. And of course, the one I want to start with is the one I do not have. Isn't that perfect? All right. Well, I will find it, I promise. It's called Zeolite, and we take it because it removes heavy metals and toxins from your body. Yeah, it's the one, the actual only one that I did not pull up. Give me 2 seconds and I will get it for you. Well, isn't that annoying? I can't believe of all the ones I did. All right, let's start you guys out with this one. Here's a list. Screenshot it if you like. This is what I take every day. Now, I know it looks like a lot of stuff, but a lot of them are combinations. So I actually take 4 capsules a day, 1 gel tab, 1 gummy, and then I have 1 6-ounce drink a day. That's it. That's all I do. Yeah, Trash Dog, I get the water's bad, but get it out of plastic. Get it out of plastic water bottles. The plastic is killing us, folks. All right, sorry, I am going to have to go to the website to pull this up because it's the only tab I didn't get ready. But you guys look at that list there. I think I put it in alphabetical order, make it a little easier to figure it all out. The top section is all regular, normal vitamins that you can just order from anywhere. Do your research, make sure you're getting good ones. The second part is all from the CBD gurus, and none of it has THC in it. And the third one is a collagen mix that I use. Oh, guys, I don't know. Maybe they've taken that's why my tab isn't up, because they took it away. Hang on. Here we go. I don't know why it's giving me such a hard time today. I think my computer doesn't like having all these tabs open. There we go. All right, so I will pull that list back up for you guys again if you want it. Hey, Polly, I hope you're doing better today, good friend. Yeah, I have that list. I'll hang on to it. You guys need it. Let me know, and I'll put it back up for you. Now, I'm going to share screen, hopefully. Ta-da! I use honey. I get money off, which is kind of nice. But here you go, Zeolite. There you go. Sorry, I'm still working on with this delay here, folks. I think you guys can't see stuff when you can. Okay, Zeolite. This takes heavy metals out of your body. We take 1 a day each. You're, like I said, being more careful about what we ingest. You can take 2 a day if you like. There's your ingredients. It does help with the stomach issues. It seems to make things, I don't know, we feel better taking it. We don't have any real big issues. They're calling it a liver detox because, your liver is where everything ends up. And, but I'm liking it. I think it's, there you go. It's just 1 little capsule. I like this stuff. Cellular detox, colon detox, liver detox, skin health, and lymphatic detox. So pretty much all the stuff you need. They also have it in a powder form you can add to your coffee or whatever you like. I did research, and I did actually find this was a pretty decent brand. There's others. Decide which ones you like. As you see, I buy it a lot. So yeah, Zeolite. I get it at Amazon. There you go. I mean, based on the way things work today, we need all the help we can get. So if I gotta take something that's one little pill, doesn't taste like anything, doesn't make me feel weird, you don't feel it, it's not any kind of side effects that I am aware of. I have not seen any problems at all. And you can get some of the stuff out that you are ingesting, whether you want to or not. I mean, if you're breathing or drinking water, that's it. You're ingesting it. So there you go. Detox. And it's not like a dewormer. It's not a deparasite thing or anything else. But you got to get the metals out of your body. Some of them they found are starting to cross the brain barrier, which is causing us, dementia, Alzheimer's. You pick the thing, you get heavy metals in your brain. It's not good for you. Okay. There's your zeolite, guys. Highly recommend it. Highly, highly recommend it. Now, let's see what we got here. I have a bunch of things for you guys today, so you can all have the information you need. I am not a doctor. I go and look at stuff, check it out, read it. Some of it I like, some of it I don't like. Got to use my discretion. Got to go with what works for me, because my circumstances aren't the same as your circumstances. So, you may or may not need something that I do. But in general, almost every human being on the planet is deficient in quite a few things. These are going to be some of, this is going to give you a basic breakdown. Some of them are essential, like we actually need to have them, and we can't get them all from eating. So we have to add. So these are the ones that they will cover, which is quite a list. We are not going to read everything here. But these are your basics that your body needs. Now you can get a lot of this in food. You can get real food. Plastic food we eat doesn't have a lot of nutrition in it. Never mind vitamins and minerals. So there you go. They prevent disease, vitamins and minerals, but also help us feel energetic and healthy. So, we got to do what we can. The world's out to get us. And deficiencies are a big problem for a lot of people, which we saw over the pandemic. Vitamin D was a big problem, or should I say deficiency in vitamin D is what caused a lot of people to get extra sick. And I'm going to go ahead and extrapolate that if you can get extra sick from a virus, which is still questionable as to whether or not those actually exist, you can get it from anything, So if you get your body in gear and give it some protection so it can fight stuff off as it comes in, it's the best thing you can do. Just, it doesn't mean you'll never get sick, but you probably won't get as sick as you might have gotten if you didn't have something in there helping. So I'm going to give you guys the link for this so you guys can read all of it, because there's a lot of information and, it takes time to digest. But here you go. Prevalence of clinical deficiency. 11% of the total population for vitamin B6. 9% of the total population, 31% of non-Hispanic blacks are vitamin D deficient. I honestly think these numbers are low. But I'm not a doctor. What do I know? I do know when I did speak to my doctor, who I did trust considerably, the man was fantastic. He's since retired. He was in full agreement with me that vitamin D, people really, really need it. Before I left Connecticut, he had me on high doses of vitamin D. And since I've been here in the Arizona sun, I don't need quite the high doses, but I still take it every single day. Nina. Have to check into that one, Louise. I've not heard of that, but I will look into it for sure. So yeah, guys, definitely have a look at this article. I will share you the link. And don't forget, you got water-soluble and fat-soluble vitamins. Now, you can take extra water-soluble vitamins, you'll pee them out. Be careful with your fat-solubles, because if you take too many, you can actually get, they have toxic results. It doesn't necessarily mean you'll die, but you can do some pretty bad damage, make yourself pretty sick. You just don't want to be taking too much. More is not always better. So be real careful when you start getting into your fat-soluble vitamins. Vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, and then minerals. We all need them. We don't know a lot about minerals, but we definitely need them. Macro minerals required in larger amounts include minerals like magnesium, calcium, and potassium. Micro minerals are required in small or trace amounts. They include minerals like iron, chromium, and zinc. Sodium. Be careful. Sodium deficiency is a problem. Don't eat too much. Everything in moderation. Iron. I've been borderline iron deficient my whole life. I don't like taking the pills. They don't sit well with me. So I try to keep my red meat and some of my dark leafy green intake up, because that's where I can get most of my iron from. And copper. People aren't taking copper. You need that. Good for your hair. I've been hearing a lot about iodine lately. That's something I don't take, and I do want to look into that one. So I don't have much to say about iodine, but I'd recommend you guys check into it. I've been hearing a lot about it lately. And I don't know what molybdenum is. Apparently helps break down drugs and toxins. So I don't know. Maybe I should look into that one too. And then, this is about clients, talking like if you were someone dealing with these kind of things, like a doctor or someone. This is how you would discuss it with them. So consider they're talking to you when you read this. What do you need? What's going on with you? Don't supplement willy-nilly. Yeah, not everybody needs to take stuff. And like I said, if you're taking water soluble, not a big deal. You're taking fat soluble, be careful. And whole foods. You don't want to get some real, actual food. It comes out of a box, not real. So there's this interesting article. It gives you a lot. As you can see, it's quite extensive. Gives you a lot of information about vitamins and minerals. Pretty good coverage of a majority of them. Like I said, some I hadn't even heard of. There you go. There's that one. All about vitamins and minerals. Dehydrated or freeze-dried liver. Yeah, nah, it's okay. I'm doing okay with my iron right now. I really, I get enough red meat into me. I'm pretty good. But it when I take iron pills of any kind, it just doesn't, doesn't work for me. Therapeutic and what needs. Yes, there you go. Sorry, I'm reading your comments here. There you go. Yeah, you don't want to take the wrong stuff. It doesn't do you any good. I mean, what's the point of that? All right. Now, this next one here, just going to be a general place where you can get information about what kind of foods you can get what kind of vitamins from. Some of us don't. Again, this one breaks it all down for you, and it's pretty, reading online, there's a lot of stuff going on. It gives you how many milligrams of what to take, depending on who you are, man, woman, pregnant, breastfeeding, older, younger. A lot of good info in here. Once you guys have a look at this one, it's going to help you decide what you need too, and then you can take this article to your doctor, have a conversation if you feel the need to have a conversation with them about how this, what you should do for your diet, because I know somebody can't eat broccoli, but they can eat something else. Well, have a look. And you Google search, folks. You got to Google search. What is in broccoli? What is in mushrooms? What is in steak? And decide what's good for you, because you and me are not the same people. Yes, I agree, Louise. I will get there. I got a lot of stuff to cover here. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I tried to find some articles that weren't like, super boring medical. I mean, we just don't need all that information. We just don't. But, if we can get it in, Cliff Note form and get the idea of what it is we're supposed to be doing, that usually helps. Right. Let's see. There's a lot of info here, guys. I don't want to overload you, but I do want to give you what I take, why I take it, and the source to get it. And if you don't like my source, you are welcome to go to another source. Cod liver oil. Yeah, well, she loved you, Steve. She loved you. Oh, funny. All right. Now this one here. Oh my goodness. Ta-da. There we go. Okay. This is the collagen product that I take. There's a bajillion of them. Look into them. Really, really look into them. They have a lot of them. A lot of them are just useless. They just really aren't going to take care of business. I'm not big on adding things to my coffee. This one I mix with water, and it tastes like a fruity juice. It's not sweet. It's not sugary sweet. It's got melon. So it's like glass melon juice, I guess. It's a pretty green color. That comes from the spirulina. This one has a lot of things in it for you. I like it. It doesn't upset my stomach at all. I don't have any issues taking it. I like drinking it. Now, if you don't like melon, you might not like the flavor. So I'm trying to find the ingredient list. I know they have one. Here we go. Keratin, good for a lot of things. Blue spirulina, that one does a lot of immunities. Helps you with energy too. Ginger's great. Vitamin C, y'all know about that one. Prebiotics. There you go. You're talking, Louise, about stomach issues. This has got prebiotics in it. And then this also has a grass-fed collagen, and it has marine collagen. So the more types of collagen you can get, the better. A lot of them are just a bovine collagen or just a one-time. Just one kind of collagen. I guess it's best if you have more. I'm trying to see if there's any more here. Ah, look at that. They've added stevia. They did not used to have stevia in this one, guys. That's new. I've been taking this one about 2 years. I'm not sure when they added stevia. I'll have to look at my packages. Stevia is better than sugar, I suppose, but I'm anti-chemical. I try not to do the chemicals at all if I can avoid them. There we go. Now we can see some of this. Here's all your amino acids. I don't know enough about them to talk on them. I know you need them. I know they're good for you. And I do know that when I looked up this list, these were pretty much all the ones that were recommended. So like I said, I did do a lot of research on the different kinds of collagen supplements that were available. And this was one of the better ones I found that I could afford. There's a couple more that are probably better. They were out of my price range for, daily usage. So here you go. It does have some sodium in it. If that's a problem for you, keep an eye. And this is where I get my vitamin C. I don't take extra. We eat fruits and stuff, but I probably should add some more C to my diet, quite honestly. Doug takes C on his own, separate from, because he doesn't take my collagen. Yeah, I like this one. I like the way it tastes. I don't have any problems with it. It doesn't upset my stomach. It doesn't do anything bad to me that I am aware of. Oop, oop, oop. If you're pregnant or nursing, consult a healthcare professional. It says so right on the bag. Yeah, 1 scoop of water. Oh, they're saying 8 ounces of fluid. Yeah, I do about 6. And I just drink it every night. I take my pills and I have my collagen drink with my dinner, but I take my pills before dinner like my appetizer. And why? So I don't forget. That's it. Just because, and there's nothing I take that requires a timing. So, or to be taken with food or without food or in the morning, or I just take it all right before dinner. It seems to be working. Now, I know y'all know I was sick last week. You know, want to know why? I wasn't taking my supplements because I was busy. Didn't get around to it. And you know what? I won't be doing that again. And then once I did wake up sick, I doubled up on my immunity formula that I get from CBD Gurus. And really, by Friday, I was feeling considerably better. So, I started doubling up on Tuesday when I woke up. And by Friday, I was pretty much good to go. So, yeah, this is a good one. I like it. You're getting some vitamins in it. You're getting a lot of other good stuff in it. Besides just collagen, which was part of what I really liked about it. And I like getting the marine stuff in there, which, I'm not big into the fish liver or I guess it's fish oil. Yeah, I don't like those. So I don't take them, but I do get some kelp in me. That's that one. Back over here and read your comments, see what's going on. Sorry, I've been flipping screens, but I couldn't see any of it. What we got here? Did you guys that link? I hope I did. Honey, yes, honey. Oh yeah. Manuka. Is it Manuka honey? You actually can use it as like a topical antibiotic. It's so good. You haven't gotten better, but you're not worse. Well, see, Tanya, you stabilized. That's good. Now we just got to add some stuff to boost it up and get you moving. Yeah, I prefer honey to stevia too. I don't do stevia, so I'm not happy that I just saw that in my product that I take every day. Yeah, hey Louise, come on over and join us on Discord. I have a channel over there specifically called Mind, Body, Soul. It's for health whatever. We got more than one part going on. So yeah, you want to come on over there and dump all your information right in that chat room? Have at it, girlfriend. We need people that know stuff, that are willing to share. It's kind of the whole point of Discord, because I can't be on live 24/7 on YouTube here. I have things to do. But it's just come on over to Discord. I'm really looking for people to come over there and help build up the community that that actually know things and are willing to share. I even have a room called the Garage just for the men, so they can go do their men's stuff in their garage and talk about men's stuff. Women are allowed, but if you're going to be grumpy, you got to go back out into the craft room and leave the guys alone. That's the way that works. Yeah, honey. I mean, pretty much anything that's been around for a long time is stuff we should be looking at. I am a big believer in Chinese medicine. I don't know enough about it. I'm reading about it. I got me some books. Herbalist, herbs, healthy eating. I don't know. We really got to stop with all this fake food and plastics and chemicals and additives and yeah, it is extremely costly, Manuka honey, but you don't need a lot. But yeah, local honey, even if you can get it, is one of your best things to help you fight, local allergies. It's something that we did when we first moved here, because coming from the East Coast to the West Coast, and the pollens are very different, and we went and got some local honey and pollen. What were they? Little honey pollen granules of some sort or another. Doug got, I don't know. He got them from the local honey guy, and we have a couple guys here that actually do that, beekeepers, and they sell their honey, and we've been using it, and it definitely helps you get used to, because the bees are taking the local pollen, making their honey, and then you ingest it. So it's kind of like vaccinating yourself without going to the doctor. You're teaching your body what's around and that it's okay and it doesn't have to attack it. Honey's good for you anyway. Good. Yeah, it sounds like you guys are mostly making an attempt at the very least. I mean, that's, none of us are perfect, obviously, and we just had real food to eat. We wouldn't really have to have these conversations, except, JoJo doesn't eat her green beans, or, Steve doesn't like peas, so he's not getting something he needs. But, other than that, yeah, we really, if we could just get some real good food, that would be nice. Wish we had more local food around here. We do have a butcher where we can go and order half a cow, but that's kind of expensive, I'd actually like to go in with a person or two and try to divide that up so I could have fresh meat, with fresh vegetables, that would be real nice. Yes, I agree, Louise, 100%. We need more people like Arvita taking care of business. Yeah, the cost of pharmaceuticals, I mean, it's just, you pay to make yourself sicker, it seems like, these pills. And, I can talk about Doug a little bit. He's had a lot of pain. He's got bad feet. He's got a bad back. He's got arthritis. He's got arthritis in his shoulder, which is pinching a nerve, which is causing him really bad headaches and, nerve pain going down his arm. He gets really bad, sharp pains in his fingers. It's just been difficult. And he was taking, going to the VA, take this pill, take that pill. And he'd come home and he'd take the pill, and 2 days later he feels like total crap. He's getting up late for work. He's got an upset stomach. He's got brain fog. I mean, pick a symptom. He pretty much got all of them from the 3 different pills they tried. And I said, okay, that's enough of that. We're all done. You're not getting better. And, we want to do surgery now, of course. You know how that goes. So I said, look, you're going to start taking this. You're going to start taking that. And I got him on the CBD guru, black seed oil, and the mushrooms. And then when he was having the really bad headaches, we got him some willow bark extract tincture. And then we were also had him on some turmeric, which helps with inflammation. And after about a week, he's been doing a lot better. He has no more headaches right now. And he's almost done with the turmeric. So he'll probably stop taking that. And we've decided to up his immunity dosage from the CBD gurus called Immunity. And he's doing better with that. And so far, yeah, Doug does need a vacation, but that's not going to happen, unfortunately. He needs to retire because he just, he's old and broken and just needs to stop working. Couple more years. So we're trying so hard to pay our bills off because if he can retire before, because we don't need the money, but or if he can even go to a light duty job or something that doesn't pay as much, and we're working on it. We are trying so hard to get him out of having to slave labor every day because it's killing him, and I mean it is, and I'm sure half you people are in the same boat as Doug. You don't have a choice. You got to eat. You got to pay your bills. I mean, you got to work, and the easy jobs don't pay enough, or they're not available or whatever, and you just got to do what you got to do. Oh, Louise, yeah, we went through that with Doug's dad. That was something. I think the man had 5, 6 different doctors, one for a heart and one for a liver and one for his head and one for his foot, and none of them. And it's like, what happened to one doctor file where all your stuff was in it? They had him on like multiple different pain medications that were basically counter and they weren't working together. They were working against each other. It was like the man at 73 years old was like really high all the time. He was slurring his words. He was falling down. It got really bad. And then they went and put him in hospice. And of course, when you go to hospice, they usually take you off all non-essential, as they call them, medications. Because, you're going there probably not to come out. Well, after about 3 months, and he was like seriously improved, they kicked him out of hospice, and the man lived another 3 years. He was so sick from all the pills they had him on. Like you said, no doctors talk to each other, and he even had different pharmacies, so it wasn't even like the pharmacist could say, oh wait, you don't need these. It's like you're taking 3 of the same thing. It was really, really bad. So yeah, be careful with what they give you and research it. I mean, if they'd taken the man off the pills 10 years prior, maybe he would have lived another 10 years. Who knows? I mean, yes, I agree with you, Judy. I am a grounding person. I live barefoot. I really hate putting shoes on. So, I'm barefoot all the time. I'm in the dirt. I don't care about dirty feet, whatever. That's what water's for. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, that's right, Louise. We can eat all the foods we want, but if there's GMO foods, they don't have nothing in them. There's no nutrients in your foods anymore. It's crazy. It's like, what is the point of eating? Well, basically just so you don't feel hungry. It doesn't mean you're getting anything out of it. You're just filling your gut so it doesn't growl. Oh, man. Yeah, this is probably a bad topic for me. It gets me wound up. All right. What do I need to share for links with you guys here? All right. Okay, we already did Penny. Let's see. All right. This one, guys, is a short video. And if it'll let me share. Okay. Now this one is from the company that I buy my vitamin D from. It's called ITL Health, and they're out of Canada. I was getting it off Amazon, They don't have it in stock right now. So I will give you a link directly to this company. I highly recommend this particular vitamin D. Again, I did my research. There's a million of them out there. I like this one.
And in this video, we're talking about vitamin D+. Vitamin D Plus is a vegan D3 supplement that contains vitamin D, magnesium, B12, and K2. We created this supplement based on the research that showed that vitamin D is biologically inactive when we take it, and it must undergo 2 conversion processes in order to be activated into calcitriol, the form our body can use. One research study estimated that 50% of Americans are not deficient in vitamin D, but deficient in magnesium. So their vitamin D is sitting stored in their body, waiting for enough magnesium to activate it. Research also shows that 1,000 units of vitamin D is a sufficient daily dose, provided we are taking magnesium alongside it. In these clean vegan capsules, if you take our recommended 2 capsule serving, you get that 1,000 units of vitamin D, but also the other cofactors to make sure that it's being utilized in the body. We also have K2 in there to make sure that the calcium levels stay balanced in the blood, and some B12 for some extra immune and energy support. We don't use any fillers, excipients, or flow agents in any of our products. We use well absorbed, fast acting Polulon capsules and very pure magnesium bisglycinate. If you want a great all-in-one vitamin D supplement, this is the right one for you. But you can also supplement with vitamin D and magnesium separately and still get great results for making sure that your vitamin D is utilized in your body. Thank you so much for your support of our Canadian-made, family-owned company. And if you have any questions or concerns, please never hesitate to get in touch with us.
Okay, and here is a link for that. I guess the YouTube channel for that company. And they have a lot of videos there, like a lot of videos. So definitely go check that one out. Yeah, same for me there, Louise. I had 3, and I was barefoot most of the time. I was pregnant with them. But yeah, I'm done with that. I'm way done with that. We are not doing that anymore. But so that is the vitamin D that I take. And here is the link for it, where you can actually order direct from the company. I will share the screen again. Sorry, I forgot. And okay, there it is. Here's the link for it. Now, again, I've looked into these vitamins because there are so many bad ones out there. This is a really good one. They do sell a lot of manganese, is it, at their site? But this is the one I take. Vitamin D plus manganese, B12, and K2. It has a lot of good stuff in it. 1 capsule a day. You can take 2 if you want. You don't need to overdo it on the D. As long as you're taking it and you get a little bit of sun, you'll be okay. But this one has the B12 in it, which I am a huge believer in B12. And they help with your fatigue and tiredness. You know, vitamin D. And no sugar, no shellfish, no colors, no soy, no yeast, no preservatives, no dairy, no gluten. Nothing wrong with this one. Anybody can take this one. Yeah, they got a lot of different stuff. Here's all their little products over here on the side. And, different combinations. They also have powders. But again, I'm not a powder girl. I just don't like it. I just take a pill and move along. Yeah, it's got all kinds of good stuff for you. And this company, I wish they made other products. They don't, but I like them. So if you're looking for a good D, there's one. It's got everything you need in it to make sure the D gets absorbed. And you're good to go. Now, let's see. I got a couple more from Amazon to share with you. All right, we'll go with this one because it wants to come up. There we go. Okay. This is zinc with copper that I take. One a day. That's it. And it's cheap. And, you know, something we need. And again, another immunity booster. So yeah, you get 60 in here. Doug and I each take one. So that's one bottle a month. So, you know, what are we looking at? Oh, on sale. $12.71. Not bad. This has a lot of good stuff in it. 2 milligrams of copper, 15 of zinc. You don't need much of this stuff, but you do need it. And I guess they also sell gummies. I don't know. But yeah, this is a decent company. You know, down on the bottom with Amazon, they like to give you comparisons. But, you know, you want something better. Here's one that says it's chiliated. But I'm pretty happy with my bulletproof one. So here's the link for that one. Oops, that's not going to work. Oh, guys, why you give me a hard time? All right, I will get you that link in a minute. It's giving me a big long link. I don't know why. It's too big to share. Normally, that's not a problem. And there you go. Okay. So, what do we got left? Let me see. Pull back up my list. Zinc. Yeah, I think I gave you guys all those links already for those. All right. So, now we're going to go back here. All right. We are back to the CBD Gurus page. And this is where I get the stuff that's on the second part of that list. All right. And again, Let me give you the codes. Let's see. It is it's the CBDGurus.com. Then you go to the wholesale tab and you type KRAMCBD, all lowercase, to get into Mark's wholesale page to get lower prices. Ta-da! Yeah, it's true, Steve. That's, we've been trying harder to stay on top of it because we're not 18 anymore and we don't recoup like we used to. So when we get something, it tends to stick around. So we're trying to avoid getting things, or at least, give our body stuff to fight stuff off or fight it if it does get it, because it's just getting bad out there. I don't know. I don't even want to breathe half the time, So, all right. So there's that one. And let's see. Here's your next one. This is the Miracle Gold Gummies. These are made with black seed oil. And what I've been told by many people, black seed oil cures everything but death. And they're working on that. Seriously takes care of anti-inflammatory. Or I guess it is a serious anti-inflammatory gummy. The black seed oil. It does a lot of good stuff for you. Google it. Black seed oil. How can it help me? Google it with whatever your issue may be. See what it can do for you. I take one a day. That's it. Chew it up. Tastes like, I don't know, berry something or another. I'm not a big fan of gummies, but the only other option they have in this is a tincture, which you keep under your tongue for like 30 to 60 seconds, and not my thing. So I don't do that. I just eat a gummy and just move along. Ha! It's my appetizer before dinner. I get a gummy. And this stuff is just, it just does so much for your body. I'm not a doctor. I don't even know where to start talking about it. It just does it, gives you what your body needs. You give it to your body takes what it needs, puts it where it needs it, and fixes stuff. Immunity, anti-inflammatory, everything you need. All right there in a little tasty gummy. Nothing wrong with that. Now this is my all-time favorite. I really think if I couldn't afford anything else, this is probably the one thing that I would take on the regular, because it just seems to take care of business. And it's food. So, you can't go wrong with food. These are the mushrooms, the 5 matrix mushrooms. And it has all of these in it: reishi, cordyceps, chaga, lion's mane, and turkey tail. Lion's mane and turkey tail are talked about extensively when it comes to things like cancer. Also anti-inflammatory, and it works on the end caps of your DNA. I don't know what mushrooms don't do, and it's food. So if you guys like mushrooms, just eat them. I don't like mushrooms, so I take a nice little pill, and that's it, and I'm done. And again, this one, you can take 1 or 2 a day. Doug and I each take 1 a day. We are not fighting any problems. Doug's got stuff, but it's nothing, it's not cancer, it's not diabetes, it's not, a disease. If you got a disease, by all means, please go Google mushrooms. What mushrooms? What doses? Lion's mane and turkey tail, they take them in fairly high doses. They're not going to hurt you unless you're allergic to mushrooms. There's no drug interactions, no side effects. If taking them in a little powder form. There's no flavor. CBD Gurus even sells coffee. I'm not sure what the benefits of that is versus just popping a little pill, but whatever works for you. This is probably the one thing that I would take no matter what. Anything else on that whole list, I would probably take these because I believe in them that much. I think that they are good. I just really think everybody should take them. I've tried really hard to get my parents to take them. They won't do it. I've sent them for Christmas. I know they're still sitting on the counter. I've seen them there. When they sent me a picture, the bottle's still sitting there. It's like, yeah, you guys should have had those long gone a long time ago and asked me for more, and you did not. So I know they're not taking them. But, you want to get into microdosing, I can give you some people to talk to. I don't have any links pulled up for that, but I do know people that do it with extreme results for all kinds of things. That's a whole different realm. That's, you're starting to get into microdosing of something that can make you hallucinate. So you really better know what you're doing. Unless you just have some free time and want to have fun. But that's a whole different show. But yeah, I understand that microdosing with some of these mushrooms that, supposedly you're not really supposed to take, have done some really good things for people. So again, anybody that's interested in this stuff, you got to, you got to go do the research. You got to go pull up those really boring medical forms. If I had the need to do it, I would do it for myself. And I just don't. And I'm sorry I'm being lazy. But if you guys have questions and you want to know, let me know. And I will go and do the research and give you the links so that you don't have to do the digging. I don't mind doing the digging. But yeah, it's something that people really, I think, should start looking into a lot more. Mushrooms. You don't have to take all 5. Why do I? Because I'm using it as preventative. So if I'm taking them all, I'm covered. But they sell just turkey tail, just lion's mane, just reishi. You can get whatever you want. I mean, if you have a specific need, they have specific mushrooms that work best for prostate cancer versus breast cancer or whatever. I don't know. But there are tons of research papers out there, and all you have to, and they're right on Google now. That's how much they can't hide it anymore. So my number one recommendation for this takeaway from today, buy this one. Just buy this one and eat it. It's good for you. It's really good for you. And what are we talking? $29. Like I said, I take one. Doug takes one. They recommend 1 to 2 a day, depending on your size. And again, if you have a problem, you may need more. So there is that one. And we have one more. This one we have started taking in the past 6 months, I think. It was not in stock on the regular. Oops, sorry, forgot to share screen. There we go. Okay. This is the immunity formula. There is no THC in this, folks. None. 0. Zip. This is CBD, CBDA, CBGA, and straight CBG. These are all extracts from hemp. These boost your immunity. These are like, better than, what's that stuff? The, I can't remember what it's called. Immunicy or something. I don't know. Something like that. It's like, a big zinc and vitamin C overload pill that people take when they get sick. And it does help. It does help. But this one helps more. Now, this one says 3 to 5 servings a day. I only take one. Doug only takes one. We take other stuff, so we're not just taking this. But like I said, when I woke up sick on last Tuesday, I just started taking 2. I took 2 in the morning instead of waiting till dinner. And I actually, for the first 2 days, I was taking an extra one at dinner. Now I'm back to my 1 a day. I'm feeling good. I feel fine. I've started doubling Doug up on this one because he's been having a lot of hand pain, a lot of swelling. I'm wondering about carpal tunnel. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this one is it's all from hemp, no THC. It does so much good stuff for you guys. It really helps build your immunities. I mean, you just got to. It's more along the lines of food versus chemicals. You know, I highly, highly recommend this one. I have to say, I recommend the stuff from the CBD gurus more than I recommend from Amazon or the other drug companies because they're natural. They're food. Yes, X-Freeze. That's on our list next. That is on our list next. I actually just got him some of the Collagen that Mark said they take. That's been helping him. He hasn't been taking it long enough for me to recommend it to you guys. If you want the website, I'll give it to you. They spam you endlessly. So if it's worth it, yeah, well, just empty your spam folder. And if it's not, then don't do it because, yeah, they are a marketing nightmare. But Doug has had a lot less pain since he started taking it. So we're going to get, he hasn't gotten through half a bottle yet. So let's see how he does on that. And we will go from there. What stuff? Oh, the emergency. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, sugar. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, Louise. Yeah, I don't take that. I have friends that just, they swear by it. Me, I'll just take some immunity over here and call that good because I think that's going to work better for me anyway. I want vitamin C. I can go get it. I already take zinc. I don't really need that emergency stuff. And again, sugar with the sugar. Oh, I'm horrified. I started looking into cutting back sugar because, we all know it's bad for us, right? Well, geez, do you know they even put sugar in milk? And I know, don't drink milk. I'm a milk drinker. I love dairy. I drink whole milk. I don't do low fat, nothing. So, but they're putting sugar in milk now, or I guess they've been doing it for a lot longer than I was aware of. Shocker, I know. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, try to get sugar out of your diet. I mean, it is just, I don't know that we can. I think they're starting to grow it in vegetables now. I mean, I don't know. It's just crazy. I don't know. I mean, I can tell you that, one, we're older. We're both over 50 now. We're not eating the kid junk food like we used to all the time. And I like to cook, so I don't mind making stuff from scratch. And I don't think you have to take all sugar out of your diet, but I mean, it's gotten to the point where, well, did you know that even the laws about sugar-free packaging, it doesn't necessarily mean there's no sugar in it. It just means they did not add any extra. But if the ingredients that they did add already had sugar in them, they don't count it. They just say sugar-free because they did not add sugar to the recipe. You got to be so careful. I am very grateful not to be diabetic because I think diabetic people are allowed to eat ice cubes and maybe iceberg lettuce. I'm not sure. I don't know how y'all function. It's just horrible. I mean, whipping cream with fat. Yes. Yeah, I'm just not into fake stuff. I never have been. I just, everyone got into margarine and, let's only have egg whites and this. And it's like, I don't know. I do butter. I do full fat milk and, sour cream, cream cheese, whatever. I don't care. I mean, if you don't eat all that diet food, you tend to get full a little faster because you're actually taking in some nutrients. And I don't think fat's as bad for you as they all like to say it is. So now I'm not going to go straight carnivore diet either, but I do see a lot of people getting some benefits from that. And I think it's probably not a bad thing to maybe try that diet and get yourself under control and then figure out a more healthy way to go, because I'm just a believer that all things have to be done in moderation, and I don't think that you should be removing 90% of the food options by only eating carnivore. Maybe I'm wrong. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Yeah, Whole Foods. Yeah, I mean, we do. I mean, and I actually joined a club for a little while, and I don't remember what it was called. I'm sorry, guys. But it was a company that you could get produce from, which is not something you can get a lot of from places you order. They all want to sell you frozen meat and stuff. But this one sold produce, and what they sold was ugly produce that wouldn't make it in the grocery store. Well, the only time I really need pretty produce is if I'm having a party and I want to use it as a centerpiece. Beyond that, most of the time I'm hacking it up anyway, so it doesn't have to look pretty when I buy it, as long as what I end up with after cutting it up is edible and good. I'm good with that. Yeah, I don't know, Trash Dog. I mean, yeah, like Louise said, I see it that way too, a healing diet, and then start adding things back in. But yeah, I mean, I do think that when people start, they tend to have some issues and a lot of bathroom time. Um, and I think that there's even people that have come up with ways to help move that along, quite literally. Um, but I think it does take about a week or so of any diet change to get your body kind of used to it, probably closer to a month. But, for you not to feel, incapacitated by what the changes did to you, it's probably a good week before, say if you're going to start something like that, you probably want to take a vacation and don't be thinking you're going to be hanging at the beach. Stay near a bathroom. Yeah, see, Louise, you should be on here talking, Louise. You know a lot more about this than I do. Yeah, well, Trash Dog, if that's true, then everything on this planet is, because, if it's in that's the thing. All what they're spraying, what I understand, is heavy metals. They follow the earth and they get into the soil and they get into the water, and then the plants suck them up in their roots and the animals eat them, and then, they get processed. And that's why I like the zeolite. I think it's a good thing people should be taking, because it takes all of that out of your system, all those heavy metals. Exactly, Louise. Yeah, that's why I said this is what I take. This is what I need. The only thing I probably should add to my list is a little more vitamin C. But other than that, just because this is my list doesn't mean that it's good for you. But I would say that anything in that middle section there, the black seed oil, the immunities, and the mushrooms, yeah, everybody should take those. Everybody. The other stuff, it's up to you. I mean, maybe you've got a really good diet and you don't need these supplements. And you may not if you have a really good diet. But I got to say, I don't really think I know anybody that has a really good diet. I know a lot of people that have diets that are highly questionable as to how they're actually still sitting upright. But, So other than that, I have one more thing here. And this is a MCG to IU converter. Oops, wrong one. Sorry, guys. And here's the link for it. So that if you guys are trying to figure out what you should take and they aren't giving it to you in the right dosages that you can understand, you can use this. And just type in what you need. It's pretty good one. And it even has, your different kinds of vitamins and things so that you don't have to worry about, well, what if this one's different from that one, or this one's a liquid and that one's a powder. It already has it worked out for you. So you guys can just look right here, pick what it is you want, and then you just put in, let's say it's 1,000 milligrams, or micrograms, I guess, and that would be 40,000 international units. So it gives you an idea of how to calculate it. If you, buy one that's in international units, one that's in micrograms or milligrams, this will help you out, figure out exactly what it is you're taking, how much you're taking. Just a little handy tool to have. That's how I figured out how Melanie was taking way too much vitamin D and she was getting way into the toxic level there. Yeah, be careful. Don't take too much of anything, guys, because, it can have just as bad effects of not taking enough. You got to have a balance. It's all about the balance. So, did I have anything else? Do not think so. Those were the big ones. I just wanted to, this is the Zeolite one more time, because it's really a good one. And heavy metal toxicity is nothing to play with. You just don't need to go there. Exactly, Louise. I was talking about that last week. You need a couple of 2-inch pots on a windowsill to grow that. Do it. I mean, why wouldn't you do it? And I do want to pull up one more link that I forgot to post here. This will be something you guys can watch after. And this is the lady that I was saying at the beginning that she's an herbalist. And I only watched about half of it because I was running late. So this is from Inspired. Oh, too many buttons, too many buttons. Here we go. So yeah, have a look at this. And she talks about herbs and a lot of stuff, and she seems to know what she's talking about, so I would listen to her. Let's see what you all are talking about. Harmonic arts for herbs and medicinal mushrooms. Thank you, Louise. I don't have a lot of contacts for Canada. Sorry. Some stuff they'll ship over the border, some they won't. I know you guys can do Amazon there, so that shouldn't be a problem. The one company I shared to you was in Canada, so that won't be a problem. The vitamin D company, ITL Health, and the CBD Guru shipped to Canada. So I think everything I gave you, you guys can all get. Bye, Louise. Thank you so much for coming. You really added a lot today, and I appreciate it. So, guys, That's pretty much all I've got for you today. Happy to answer questions if you have any. Looking at your chat here, seeing if there's anything here you can answer. Hi, Tanya. I missed you. I'm glad that you told your doctor no. Mark Z has something that's good for cholesterol. Check him out. I don't know. I don't remember which product it is. I don't have a cholesterol issue, so I don't pay attention. But yeah, check out Mark. Apparently, quite a few people have gotten off statins taking whatever it is. I'm really glad Louise could help you out. She knows a lot of stuff. Hi, Sinatra. I don't know if you guys are still here, but I'm saying hi to people I missed. Glad you guys show up. I never know if anyone wants to hear anything I have to say. I just feel like I need to put it out there. I don't know. I just feel like people need to know things. All right. Let's see any questions. Am I missing any? Come clean my house, trash dog. I'll pull up YouTube for you and play whatever you want. I wish someone would clean my house. I don't like cleaning house. My house isn't dirty. I just don't, it's the dusting. I don't like dusting. Oh, man. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for you today. Hope I gave you something useful and some good links, and I don't know. I'm just trying. That's all I can say is I just keep trying every day. Try to learn and try to implement what I learn. Those are two different things. Just like shopping for craft supplies and making the crafts, totally different things. Oh yes, kitties. Love my kitties. I miss my kitties. I lost both of them in the past year, and I've been, not ready to go there yet, but I'm really starting to miss having cats around, so I'm going to have to start looking. But yeah, and apparently a lot of those mushrooms, they're good for your pets too. You can get your cats to eat them, you're good. Dogs will usually eat them, and dogs usually have more issues that they could use the mushrooms for, so that's a bonus too. But yeah, pets, cats, dogs, people, horses, I don't know who can't be taking this stuff, so I haven't tried dropping any in my fish pond, but so yeah, guys, go ahead and check out that link I just posted there at the end there. That's from the Inspired channel, and it's from an herbalist. Maybe she'll give you some good information. I didn't really cover herbs here a lot today. Like I said, I'm just kind of learning about them, but definitely we got Louise and we got some Harvita. Ask them questions. If I can get them over to Discord and get them to post stuff, that would be fantastic. But yeah, Discord link at the very top pinned comment or in the description below the video. Love to have you guys join me. Other than that, I'm going to head out and take care of my business. You guys have a great day. Polly, I'll chat with you in a bit, I think. And yeah, got any questions, let me know, guys. Hit me up. I'll be happy to answer what I can, look up what I can, and share more links with you. Anything you need, let me know. Until then, as always, sending much peace, love, and harmony from Petrichor Ranch in Arizona. See y'all on Thursday. Bye now.